Hi, welcome to the Los Olivos Wine Merchant and Cafe, where you not only get to taste California's Central Coast wines, but you also get to meet the winemakers. Today I have the pleasure, the honor of speaking with Mark Horvath of Crawford Family Wines. Mark, if you could sum a part of yourself up in one word, the part of yourself that gets infused and most influenced in your wines, what would that be?
So it's a difficult question, but in thinking, authentic just kept coming back, or authenticity. And
I've known you for a while, so I can vouch. I would say you.
Thank you.
And your wife, Wendy, are both very authentic people.
Thank you. Well, the idea behind the wines is I've never chased scores. I've never chased trends, whether it's low alcohol or big blousy wines. I've always just tried to make the wines the way I felt like they should be made. And I made the decision a long time ago that I'm going to make wines that I really like, and then hopefully other people get on board.
So when Sideways came in, did you have a Merlot that you just kept making? Or?
No, but if I did, I think I would have still made it and said, here's my Merlot, and it kicks butt. So,
good for you.
You know, I think I'd have stuck with it.
Good for you. So one of the big announcements that Mark has, one of the biggest things in your family, is you've moved to Los Olivos.
We have.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
We moved into
community.
town. That's
yeah.
it. We've been in the outlying area for a long time.
Outliers,
off the beaten path. Yeah. And so we've moved into Los Olivos, and we're still a little off the beaten path. We're at the end of Alamo Pintado, but in this gorgeous little A-frame cottage, and it fits our style.
It's adorable.
And it's super cute. And my wife Wendy did an amazing job on the interior. It looks great. It feels great. And hopefully, you know, the wines stand up to the beautiful spot that it's in.
Can you tell us, we have these beautiful labels, you know, the name of your winery, the key, you have all these fun elements that I think would be great to share with everyone.
Well, and they're truly Crawford family. We took that to heart, and we wanted to incorporate in any way possible our kids and our extended family into the wine project. Crawford is my middle name. It's my mom's maiden name, and she was instrumental in helping us get started. Like a lot of small businesses, they count on their parents to get you going. So a little bit of an homage to Mom with the Crawford family wines. The labels, we have photographs as labels on a number of the different bottles. They are my brother-in-law's photographs. He spent a brief part of his life as a photographer, and we love the idea of having just a photograph speak on the label. It's something that catches the attention. The idea behind the label or packaging in general was doorways and windows, these things that you move through and experience something new on the other side. And with wine, every time you open a bottle of wine, there's an experience in there.
I love it.
And you're stepping through some kind of portal, and experiencing something on the other side. Sometimes they're good experiences, sometimes they're bad, but always something interesting.
Like the cork is unlocking a door. I love it.
That's it. And so the key was sort of a natural element, but the key came from my son. I have a 10-year-old son, Zach. When he was 5 or 6, he had this obsession with an armoire, an antique armoire in our house. And like small kids do, he liked to lock it and unlock it and lock it and unlock it and put stuffed animals in it, lock it, walk away, and come back and unlock it and save them. And eventually he started asking us to take him to antique stores on weekends because he wanted to look and collect skeleton keys. And what we didn't realize after weekend of this is he had lost the key to the armoire. And he was looking...
stuffed animals inside?
That's it. I don't know if they were in there at the time. But so he was looking for a match. He was trying to find a key that would unlock the armoire. And we had no idea. But in the process, he developed this affinity for skeleton keys. And he can tell, like, oh, this is Pottery Barn or this is Restoration Hardware. But he'll find one that's authentic, a real old school key. And he would always say, Dad, what do you think that opens? And I'd be like, wow, I don't know, dude, that's really interesting. I mean, somebody spent time and energy to build that key. I don't know. It must have been something cool. So anyway,
that is really neat.
He eventually found the armoire key, and then he wore it as a necklace for a long time, so it wouldn't be apart from him.
He found the armoire key.
Yeah, he finally found
in your
it.
house.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That theme fit for us, and we were able to tie our family into it as well as possible. Zach inoculates the Chardonnay every year as well, so he's
sweet.
Definitely he claims that as his
And how about
own.
the girls? How do they get involved?
Olivia likes to do punch downs. She likes the workout part of it during harvest, stomping on grapes. They like to come and do that. Michaela, for the longest time, would come, and she wanted to be there when Pinot Noir grapes arrived, and she would try and tell by tasting the grapes. She would make a call on which was going to be the best of the vintage, because she knows I make a lot of different single vineyard Pinots. She would try and taste the grapes and decide which one's going to be the best.
Love it.
So they do get involved, and I wouldn't say they love it. It's one of those things. It's mom and dad's job, but they're definitely around and involved, and that feels
immersed
good.
in it.
And I love that I make something that will last, and that they can see that we build something. We make something, and it's out there.
On those 21st birthdays.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
That's great. Well, Mark, thank you so much for coming
My pleasure.
out. And,
Cheers.
We look forward to hosting your wines this month.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming to Los Olivos too. Stop by and see Mark and Wendy at their tasting room in Los Olivos. It's just right around the corner from the cafe. And often you'll find that they are actually there, like more often than not.
That's
I'd
right.
say.
That's
so,
right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Shonda.
Thank you.
Cheers.